What's going on, sliders? Another day, another mod. We have Paradigm's aluminum turbo inlet going on today. As you can see, pretty basic bolt on, I guess. Seems pretty simple. As you can see, I already put the clip and the O-ring on. So if you get one, don't forget to do that, unless you are going to put this on a upgraded turbo car. My car is still stock turbo, so I'm gonna keep the O-ring and clip on. Other than that, looks a little funky on the inside, but it doesn't matter because that's not gonna show. And this side clips onto the turbo, and this side is where it clamps onto your intake piping. So without further ado, let's get it on. All right, guys, so if you guys don't have an inventory intake, it doesn't matter. Removing the airbox is pretty easy. I don't know how much gains this is gonna give me. I might not go to the dyno anytime soon to find out. And who knows, maybe this will put me on 500 horse. We'll see how restrictive the OEM one is in a few minutes. Alright guys, so coupler is off. There is this hose that goes to the inlet down there. I would suggest pulling it off from up top, so that way you're not putting any unnecessary pressure on it, because I have seen these break. Taking this off is simple but a pain at the same time. What I suggest is pushing and pulling to the side that you're gonna unclip. It clips on both sides here. So press and then kind of tug to the one side, unclip one side, then press and tug to the other side to unclip the other side. You'll understand when you guys do it. All right, so down here, there is a little tab on that sensor right there. You're just gonna push that tab out and then pull out the whole thing. Came off pretty easy. The way the Venturi is set up, I have to remove this heat shield and this heat shield here as well to access the clip. So I'm gonna remove these out the way, and then we should be able to get to the clip and get that thing out of there. Alright guys, so this is out the way. This is the Venturi heat shields. And now we can see the clip down there. So seems like I could get it with a nice little skinny flathead, but if you have a pick, that'll be great. I would not suggest doing this job hot after driving, because you can burn yourself, so be careful. All right, so I got myself a long flathead, and I'm just going to pry on it and see what happens. Should pop right off like so. All right, so that's it. Go off to the side, and this should definitely be able to come out like that. Awesome. Let me see. Oh, probably easier than I thought. All right, so just like that. Pull on that clip just like the other one, and then that connector should come off and give us the clearance we need to pull this whole inlet out. All right, so this is out the way. Let's hook that over there. And we have one last piece here that has to come off. Push on both sides firmly and hopefully this one's not a pain, and tug on it gently. Let's not break anything. All right, guys, let me get 2 hands on this. All right, so you guys gotta have a decent amount of finger strength to squish that on both sides, and then just wiggle this off, and just like that, stock inlet is out. All right, guys, back to finger strength training. We have a clip on this side and on that side, and so then you're gonna squeeze those two and gently wiggle this out as well. All right, let's be gentle, guys. I'm dealing with plastic BMW parts here. All right, boy, was that tough. This thing felt almost like it was glued in there. I had to just keep wiggling and pulling, wiggling and pulling. This one is definitely a tough one, and when you're pulling, secure your hold on this part, because if you start pulling on this is gonna break for sure. These clips were a little pain to get by too, but I used a flathead to push it while pulling. And yeah, we got it out. It was a little tough, but we got it. So, I mean, diameter wise, it seems like they're about the same diameter. This is the OEM one, honestly looks a little bit bigger, but I guess you'll have a lot more direct airflow coming into this, since you don't have any of this extra stuff there. These silencers, I'm pretty sure boost does go in there, probably minimal boost, but you know, you'll just probably feel like a slight faster turbo spool, considering the air is going straight in and doesn't have to fill in these two little compartments here. But looks pretty much the same as it should. It's supposed to go in the same place, so yeah, this is definitely going to be more durable. It's definitely heavier, so if you're trying to be lightweight, I would definitely keep the OEM one on. This is definitely heavier. But yeah, so remember to put your O-ring and your clip on, and then now I'm gonna install this on here now. I would probably lube that O-ring, because that O-ring was tough. And then remember to put your little heat shield back on and connect it. And yeah, let's get to it. All right, guys, so I pushed the new inlet on, and it has a little bit of play in it. I tried to adjust the clip a little bit, but I think that this is just the way it feels. We'll find out with some logs and stuff, but I pushed it in all the way. It clipped in. I'm pulling it and it won't come out, so that's good. When hooking up this piece here, it was very tight, and you really don't want to bend these. So what I did was I went up over here, I disconnected this one, and then it gave me just enough space for me to slide it on there. So yeah, looking good so far. I'm gonna clip this one on now, and just like that, we can start putting everything back together. All right, so we got our connectors back here. There's no way to get this wrong. They all have different connectors. This one goes here, like that. The white piece is supposed to go in. There you go. And then this one goes right here. That. Pushing the clips. All right, guys, everything is back together. The this little boot gave me a little bit of a fight in the beginning, but all I did was just adjust it, so it looks like you don't really gotta slide that coupler in all the way, you can kind of pull it back a little bit. But other than that, everything is good, like it never happened. Can't even really notice anything, so that's cool. But now let's get some sound clips and see how it sounds. All right, guys, so let's go for a little drive and see if we hear anything. Very minor so far. All right, let's hear it with some shifts, because I feel like oh yeah, definitely hearing it now. You could definitely hear it when you're short shifting a lot more than previously. So that's cool. I like that. Not a bad mod. I'm sure if you pair this with like a front mount intake, you'll probably get the most sound out of it. Oh yeah. All right, guys, that's enough foolishness for tonight. You guys be safe, stay sliding, and stay safe. Peace.